Peace, peace, collective. Roz Goldilocks here. How you doing? How you doing? Well, me, I'm doing great, thank you. Y'all are doing something that makes you feel good inside, that makes you feel balanced. You're seeing some gradual earnings with it. Your money's looking real right. It's looking real right. You looking like the star. Okay. Yeah. Water Star Vibes is this deck with the pink Carnival Tarot. She is a bomb artist. Graphics, man. I don't know if she can actually draw for real, but her graphics be on point. Even when you watch her videos. Shout out to her. All right. Y'all. Let's see what Spirit got for us today. The Magician. 111 on the timer. Somebody playing tricks. That's what I heard. But you see them. You see the tricks. 3 of balloons. The bigger the clown, the tougher the lesson. Yeah, you see the tricks. All I'm hearing is clown. Shoot, somebody mad. Clown. Goofy. Well, quick and purposeful movement. You're going to get out of that energy very quickly. That's going to be a thought that you have, but you're not going to say it out loud this time around. You're going to feel some disappointment about whatever happened. Or you've already felt some level of disappointment and now you are moving out of it quite quickly. You recognize the level of peace that you have when you're not worried about somebody else's clown-like behavior because they have a bigger lesson than you to learn. In fact, you could have been their lesson. And you know what? The person that actually said that to me for the first time, I know I was a lesson for them. 222 on the timer. But you know what? It's all love. I don't have time for the anger. All right. Opponents experience a sense of defeat. What I said, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. I don't got time for the anger. The people that felt like you were doing better than them or however, whatever they thought. Who cares? Whatever space that they were in that was about them and not you. Right? They're looking real silly. Real clown-like. I heard, wah, wah, wah. Spirit is funny for that. In other news, the pinnacle of emotional satisfaction, King of Teddy Bears. You're about to be highly fulfilled, okay? With some level of your workload. And when I say your workload, this could definitely mean like career-wise, but feels like Spirit is saying your workload with attempting to heal, your workload with being mindful of who you are, how you are, where you are. And because you decided that you are no longer going to succumb to the past energies such as succumbing to anger, that moment that you made that decision, you've actively been trying to move out of that reactive energy. It put you in the position of being the master of your emotions. And now you know what peaceful satisfaction feels like. You got the Fool in reverse. A fresh adventure begins with the Justice. The cosmic scales are balancing. Spirit is reminding you, you're not a fool. And I know what the Fool card means, right? It's taking that leap of faith. But in this circumstance, what I'm definitely reading from this, and I'm feeling a tension in my belly. Someone needs to follow their instincts. You're not a fool. When your instincts kick in, you recognize, oh, I need to step out of the way because this has something to do with somebody else. This does not have to do with me. Let me slide over to the left. And in the moment that you hear, let me slide over to the left, let me take a few steps back. I'm seeing that 6 feet rule that we had during COVID, an energy protector. You might want to step back 8 feet. Okay. But anyway, with that being said, you recognize the skills of balancing. So when you get that feeling to step to the left or step 8 feet back, you're gonna all of a sudden hear doom, and it's gonna be a house, and it fell on top of the person that you moved to the left from or behind. Okay? The Wicked Witch of the West. Everybody has a story. Try empathy. You never know what someone could be going through. That's why it's their lesson and not yours. Justice is to be served for them, but you stand too close in that energy field, it's going to tap onto you. The Lovers. You're going to grow more and more and more in love with yourself. And because you've created a level of separation between you and that negative energy that is not really holding space for you in the most appropriate way, you're probably going to meet the love of your life, my love. Something is telling me to ask. And I'm hearing y'all say, well, when, child? Soon. I heard. Real soon. Queen of Balloons, the brilliant embodiment of extraordinary and elevated intelligence. Okay. We know this. We know this about who you are. That's you. Okay? Let's go ahead, because you've been putting some pieces together. I was going to ask, now my throat chakra is trying to be blocked as the panic card came out. Somebody's panicking. Excuse me. Thank you, body. Because you decided to move on. They can tell you've just decided to move on. And it doesn't have to be that you've moved on romantically, but you've moved on in order to receive peace. And that makes them highly afraid. Because now they have the idea that, oh, she doesn't need me. He doesn't need me. They don't need me. The truth of the matter is you never needed them. You wanted them. 5 of Tokens, a financial struggle. What about this financial struggle, Spirit? King of Circus, a daring quick trip. What about this financial struggle, please? Face down, this card came out, 9 of Circus. You're nearly finished. Keep pushing forward. Okay, well, these finances feel like they're not getting better or they're not recovering. They are. You're about to see a windfall of money. And the interesting thing about this financial struggles card, when you look at the 5 of Tokens, she is surrounded by money falling. She just is not really wanting to acknowledge it. So go ahead and make sure that you are taking good care of your relationship with money. That's going to be highly important. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess and the 4 of Tokens, holding on to money too tight, trusting your intuitive abilities. If there's something you want to buy, honey, go ahead and buy it. Okay, this is the relationship. This Lovers also is a relationship that you're building with money. When you build a relationship with money, well, the money from your career or the thing that you're most passionate about, maybe the hobby, the things you're doing on the side, that's when it's going to start to flow in. Tell money that you love it. Tell it thank you. Tell it that you respect it and that you want to make sure that you're in a healthy relationship with it. And so with that being said, you have to spend it. Don't go spending money trying to hold on to it as you're giving it away. Open your hand openly. In order to give, you have to be able to receive. In order to receive, you have to be able to give. If you're clenching your hand too tight, you can't give anything or receive it. So release control, and understand that money is frequency. Last card, 6 of Balloons, embrace a calmer vibe. Okay, as I literally just said, calm down as you spend that money. Take a few deep breaths when you're waiting in line and you're still feeling a little anxious about what you have. Maybe take a look at the things that you picked up. Do you love it? Can you live without it? And do you just splurge a little that day? And be happy about it. Be grateful. After you spend the money, tell yourself, thank you so much for my resources. Well, also ask God, or say thank you to God. I'm getting tongue-tied. I don't like that. I just heard a dog barking in my right ear. Someone has a dog. And mind you, my dog is over here sleeping. So someone has a dog that just got really loud and they're trying to alert you of something or someone that they don't like. You compliment me so well. There isn't another like you. Remember this, one, about yourself. And two, this is your new lover coming in. Wow, this is your new lover coming in. Excuse me, collective. And thank you, Spirit, for clearing my throat chakra. Be prepared. They're coming and they're excited to meet you. First, though, be excited to meet yourself. All right.